Okay, so we put biscuit holes in all 8 sections of the of all 8 2x4s for the first section. One thing I want to do though, this is my top, and what I want to do, I want to flip these over so that the top is lying on the bars of my clamps. The reason why I want to do that, again, I just want everything as even as I can possibly get it. So I'm just going to flip these around. Okay. And now we're going to start gluing. You know what? I'm not real happy with this here. But it does have a biscuit attachment, so you could put your glue in here. There. Sorry. Trick is you want to make sure the glue is spread evenly on the entire surface that you're gluing. You don't want to have any dry spots, especially on these corners. It's okay to use it. But I gotta hurry here. But it does set up pretty quickly. Well, maybe I lied. Maybe there is such a thing as too much glue. I know you're looking at this and you're saying that I used too much glue, and I probably did, but the reason why I'm doing this in 3 sections is because I'll be able to run each section through my planer, so I'm not too concerned about it. But yeah, I did use probably more glue than I should have. Can never have too many clamps. And unfortunately, These are all the clamps, or the heavy duty clamps that I have. This is why I'm doing this in 3 sections. So yes, as you can see, there is quite a bit of glue. I misspoke. You can use too much glue. But like I said, hopefully, you know, I'll get what I can off, but I'm going to send most of it, you know, each section through the planer, so that should make it all nice and smooth and flush. So we'll see how this looks tomorrow morning. Hi YouTube. I just want to recap building a work table, a workbench. The top is composed of 24 4x4s split up into 3 sections. I milled every single 2x4, and then I went to glue the 8 sections together, and it turns out this greenhouse at nighttime dips below 55 degrees. So I had to bring all the materials into my basement, glue them up, and that allowed the 8 members of each 3 of each 3 sections to set. My basement temperature is a consistent temperature above 55 degrees. So that did the trick. Next, I brought everything back out to the shop here, and I've got to send every single section through the planer. Now let me show you what I did. When you're planing material, there's something called snipe, where the material goes in and it hits the first roller, and it has a tendency to move up into the blade before it hits the second roller. So what I did was, let me just show you here. I have a couple of 2x4s, scrap wood. I drilled them into this workbench, and that height is exactly the height of the feed table going into the planer. That's actually helped a lot to avoid snipe in the material. So I have one section left, this section, and we're going to go ahead and plane it. And just to show you what the other 2 sections look like, actually came out pretty decent. I'm actually pleased with that. So here we go. Okay. Give you a look. Here is the 3rd piece. Now, it's not perfect. That glue that you're looking at, that was a deep gouge. The glue is, I've got to take that out with a chisel. Again, there are a lot of imperfections here, but I don't know, overall I'm pretty pleased. I think this will make a nice workbench. What I have to do now, I got to figure out how I'm going to join the 3 pieces. Yes, I'm going to use biscuits, but then again, that's more for an alignment of the top than anything. I think what I'm going to do, in addition to the biscuits, are use some dowels, and hopefully that'll be a strong joint and it won't come apart. Okay, I just finished gluing up the 2 sections. So this you're looking at is a total of 24 2x4s. It's been, I guess I glued it about 12 hours ago. I'm gonna let it, I'm not gonna take the clamps off for another probably 24 hours just to be sure. I want it to get good and hard. And the next thing to do is to take this back out to the shop, and we're gonna have to flatten the top. I guess I'm gonna use my hand planer for that. And then we have to also start thinking about building the base that this is going to rest on. So we'll see you out there.